Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. Happy Monday, I guess. Let's try to make light of it somehow. We're going to do some savings challenges today. It's the last day of the month, so I want to get some more savings challenges done if I can so that this can go towards debt and anything that it needs to go for. Couple things in regards to Las Vegas. I did post pictures and a little short video of the Bellagio fountains. So that was on Friday if you want to go check that out. We did a lot of fun stuff. We brought swimsuits. We wanted to have like some pool time, but we didn't end up going to the pool at all. We didn't really love the pool at our specific hotel. We stayed at the Link, prime spot in that area to stay if you were thinking about going to Vegas. I think like the Bellagio, Caesars, the Venetian, Paris, Link, even maybe Planet Hollywood are all kind of like prime spots right on the strip there. So we had, really nice spot. It was really easy to get to the strip. It was easy to go and walk around places and things like that. I kind of wish that we made use of the double-decker bus called the Deuce that they had there. We did use it on the last day, which was really nice because we went all the way down to like where the MGM, which is like all the way down at the other end of the strip, and then took the Deuce back up to our hotel. But I think it maybe would have saved our feet a little bit if we had gotten the passes for that a little bit earlier and used it a little bit more often. But it was really, really fun. I have to say, as far as like the attractions that we did at our hotel at the Link, they had the high roller Ferris wheel. That was a lot of fun. I kind of wish that we did that one or the Eiffel Tower. We did both at night just so we could see the lights of Vegas. We did both of them during the day. So it would have been nice to kind of see everything all lit up at nighttime. So I would suggest doing either one of those if you're going to do both, or if you've done them in the past. I would say do at least one of those attractions at night so you can see like all the lights in the strip all lit up and everything like that. I think it would be really, really cool to see. But the high roller was a lot of fun. We did the Eiffel Tower. I didn't do the Eiffel Tower years ago when I went, so I wanted to do it at least once. I don't think I'd need to do it again. It's probably, not much of a difference, going up again in the future or anything like that. I don't think it would be much different. It's really just like an observation platform that you can kind of walk around. So you just go up an elevator, come back down an elevator. There's not really much to it. I mean, the sights, it's really pretty, and we were up there just before the Bellagio fountain started again. So the video that you see at the end of Friday's video was from the top of the Eiffel Tower. So that was really cool to kind of see that while we were up there. But I wouldn't really need to go up there again, I don't think. I would do the high roller again, the Ferris wheel. Like I said, I think at night that would be really fun. And then we did also do the zip line that is at the Link. It's not as fast as I thought that it would be, but I think it's kind of like motorized, so it makes sure that you make it all the way to the other end. From what I understand, the zip line that's at Fremont Street, some people don't make it all the way across and somebody has to go out there and get them. We were almost going to do the Fremont one, but Caesars was doing a promo for like 2 for the price of 50. So the zip line itself would have probably been about $50 to $60 per person if we just paid for it outright, and I was able to get the discount of 2 people or 2 tickets for $50. So it was kind of a no-brainer at that point, because I think it was around the same price at Fremont, somewhere between $50 and $60, like 57 something, or between $50 and $60 per person. So, but we had a lot of fun. My sister and I both said that we would do the zip line again. if we went back. And I did join the Caesars Rewards program as well, so I got like points while we were there. And looking at some of the info, I can actually get like comp room rates now for a lot of the hotels there, as well as other hotels that they have throughout the country. So that would be really cool if we could go back again, and it's at a discounted or comped kind of rate. So we'll see about about future trips. For food, I did show pictures in Friday's video of some of the food that we got. For restaurants, I'd say we went to a place called Canaletto's at the Venetian. That was really nice because we went for happy hour, so it was discounted drinks and food. So they had a pretty good happy hour menu, and it was at the bar. So the bar was kind of like on the outside of the restaurant. So you were overlooking all of like the shops that are in the Venetian, kind of some of where the gondola rides are. So it was really kind of picturesque. You could see the ceiling where it was changing like colors going towards like sunset and stuff. So that was really nice. The food was good. It wasn't, out of this world fantastic, but it was good. It was tasty, no problems there. I'd say the worst service I think that we had was when we went to the Cirque du Soleil show. Not the Cirque show itself. The Cirque show was fantastic. I think we went a little too late. I picked the later show that didn't start until like 9:30 at night, and we were both like so tired, even though it was like the next day. Still kind of getting used to the jet lag and everything and the time difference, because it's a 3-hour difference from where I am at home versus being in Las Vegas. So that we were both a little bit tired, but the Cirque show was a lot of fun. My sister had never been to a Cirque du Soleil show, so she had a blast. She thought it was amazing and loved it, and would said that she would go to another show for sure in the future. So that was really cool. But the show that we saw was at the Treasure Island Hotel, and we tried to go to this like country bar restaurant called Gillies that's at the Treasure Island. I swear we were like invisible. The waitresses, and there weren't a whole lot of people in there. There was maybe in our section there was maybe 2 waitresses that were taking care of the tables in our area, and there was maybe 1 or 2 let's see, but maybe 5 to 7 other tables in our area that 2 waitresses are taking care of. So, I mean, I get that they get busy, but literally there's a table, like, we're sitting here, there's a table like directly across from us. One of the waitresses visited that table probably 5 to 6 times within like 20 to 30 minutes that we were sitting there, and we were still waiting to even get a drink order in. Never mind food. We didn't even end up eating there, because by the time she came over saying, "Oh, do you want to get some food?" we were like literally, it was past 8:30 and we had to go to the Cirque show. The doors opened at 9 and there was already like a line by the time we got there. So it was just like, we felt like we were just invisible, and it was, that was not fun. But so that was probably like the worst like experience or service that we got at a restaurant. The best, I would probably say, was a restaurant called Alexa's at the Paris Hotel. We went there for breakfast one morning. I would love to go back and go there for dinner or lunch, but they do like a brunch every day, breakfast or brunch every day kind of menu there. So we went over there for breakfast one morning, and it was delicious. The food was delicious. My sister got a glass of orange juice. She said it was like the best orange juice she's ever had. And it was really, really good. I got like just this, I don't eat like eggs ever in breakfast. So for me, I end up picking like sides or things like that. But I ended up getting something that was on their starter menu, like their appetizer menu. And it was a piece of griddled banana bread. The bread was like this thick. It had orange marmalade jam. It had like brown sugar crumble on top. It was so, so good. And the service was just phenomenal. They had people going around constantly filling up your water, asking if you wanted more coffee, making sure you were okay, taking dishes away. It was just really, really good on top of it kind of service there. So like I said, I would love to go back there for dinner, I think. The best drinks, the service was also good. We went to Jason Aldean's kitchen and bar. The service and the drinks were really good there. And then we went to Blake Shelton's Old Red bar. And the service was good there as well. And you actually got to bring home the glasses that your drink came in. So it looks like a little mason jar with a handle and says Old Red on it. So that was really cool. I mean, everything there is expensive, though. If you're going to go there knowing, I mean, for my sister and I, and we shared a lot of meals, we would get like one entree and a salad or, something to that effect. I don't think I spent less than $80 per meal. I mean, for the total bill. I don't think anything, maybe a can of Letto's because it was the happy hour menu. So the drinks were a little bit less than they probably normally would be. We maybe were at like $60 to $70, but almost everywhere else, I don't think we had a bill that was less than $80 just for food and drinks. But most of that, I think, like if you're not a big drinker, it's probably not going to be that much. I mean, most of the drinks we went to, if we had one or two drinks, the drinks were like almost $20 each, which to me is like ridiculous, but it's Vegas and we were having fun. So we kind of just didn't really care about that. But definitely hydrate. We got like water every single place that we went. Hack, if you're going, my sister had gotten, I don't know what I think she got it with a set of like funnels, but she had gotten this collapsible funnel that fit like right inside the top of like the mouth of our water bottle. So we carried our water bottles everywhere with us. Just like we got one plastic water bottle someplace and just kept filling it up. But every time we went to a restaurant and got water, we would break out that little funnel and fill up our water bottles. So we didn't have to keep buying bottles of water, because even that, I don't think any place you could get a bottle of water for less than like $3 or $4, which is ridiculous. But you go into a restaurant, you're getting water with your food, right? So we would just fill up our water bottle with the little funnel, and it was a collapsible funnel, like portable funnel, so she could like collapse it so it was flat and keep it in her purse wherever we went. So hack for anybody out there, even traveling anywhere, to do something like that, because that just helped so much, so that we didn't have to spend extra money just to get bottles of water if we're getting water at restaurants already. So that was really good thinking on my sister's part to bring that. Other than that, I think, yeah, I can't, where did we go the last night? Oh, we went to a place, Carmine's, which was at the Caesar Forum's like outlet shops, for dinner the last night. Don't go there unless you have a big group of people or a really big appetite, because everything they do there is like family size style, whatever. We went there just because they had artichokes on the menu. My family loves artichokes, so they did like artichokes. It was a starter, like on their appetizer menu, and it was 2 full-size artichokes. So literally that was like enough for the both of us. But we saw other people getting actual like pasta dishes and stuff, and it was like monstrous, the plate. Definitely enough for like 4 people to share from. So for the 2 of us to get something like that, it just was not worth we would have had so much for leftovers that we couldn't bring, you know, back with us. We had a little fridge in our room, but we didn't have a microwave, and it was our last night there, so it was just like way too much food to go there. But if you want like a good Italian dinner and you have a big group of people, they have like the family size style servings, so that would be a good place to go. I kind of wish that we had gotten like a good steak dinner somewhere. That was maybe like one thing I would go back and want to do, and I think like if I went back in the future, I would definitely want to have a pool day. But anyways, go check out the pictures from Friday's video if you want to, you know, see some of the stuff that we did. We're going to do savings challenges today. It's the last day of the month. Also, I think I mentioned this in the beginning, but I extended my sale, the 48% off in my Etsy shop, to July 4th. So go check that out if you haven't already. I should have $150 here, but let me count this, make sure. I also have money here for the car and the 2025 challenge. So we will do that as well. I have 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 100. 105, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Excuse me, so 150. I also have enough here to do 2 cars in my car challenge and 2 lines in the 2025 challenge. So let me get this sorted. If you have any questions about anything that we did in Vegas, comment that down below and I will do my best to answer. All right, let me see what we have going on in here. First up is Mischief Managed Budgets. I would like to at least get one more challenge in here finished, if not more. So let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so that's a 5. That's 7. 5, 6, 7. I've got 4 more. Maybe we'll come back to this one. We'll see. Let me exchange these 5s for a 10. Okay. So we'll see, whoops, if I have some left over and maybe come back to this one. Next up is Liz and Les. With the sticker challenge, still have a good amount to do on here. I am doing the bottom number. So let's do, I think I'm going to do 2 10s and do a 20. Let's do this little mountain. This is her, I think the Hawaii. So this is the destination Hawaii from her shop. There we go. So that's 10, and we'll do this little food one since we were talking about food. So that's 10 and 10 and 20. Okay, so we're moving along on that one. This next one is from Golden Girl Budgets. And, I only have 2 more. We're definitely going to finish this one. That's a 1 and 8, so 9 total. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And this should be 50 as the completed challenge. Let's see what we have. 20, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Okay, so that is one finished. And let's see. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense now, does it? What is going on here? All right, well, that's good enough. I don't know. Some of these paper clips, they kill me. Okay, anyway, so that is another one done in here. Awesome. And I did also, I went to Vegas with about $800. I did use my credit card a bit for some of the dinners. I just didn't want to pull out like over $100 worth of cash to pay for a food bill. So I did put some of that on a credit card. But I went with $800 cash. I came back home with about $400 cash. I did put about $200 into my car. No, my tax envelope, because I think my tax bill for my car will be coming soon, and I'm expecting it to be around $500 depending. I haven't gotten the bill yet, so we'll see. But I only had like about 280 in there, so I added 200, and then the other 200 is going to go into the debt envelope automatically. So we'll see. Let's do at least 2 on here. That's 3 and 4. So 7 on the front, 6 and 7. And then let's do the roll and on the back, the dice on the back. So this is to build a bouquet of flowers. So we're going to pick our flower first, the color of the flower, the container, and then the extra. And let's see. That's 4. So that's going to be daisies, and that's $2 added. So what color are our daisies going to be? 2 red daisies. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a red daisy. I mean, maybe a Gerber daisy is the closest that you'd get to having something near red. But let's see, what container are the red daisies going into? A pineapple. That's interesting. Okay, and then what's some extras? Some tulips to go with our red daisies in the pineapple. Oh, this is too funny. Cracks me up. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the back and 7 from the front. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 going into this one today. And I'm not going to count it yet. Okay, the Janelle Ray Budgets is a roll and save. So I do have this tulip challenge over here. Let's see. What we roll today. That's a 4. A 2. I'll do at least one more. So we're about halfway through, and another 4. So it's 8, 10. We'll put the 10 in. Okay, next up is the stuff and budget. And this one, yeah, I think we just started this one last time, so the starfish is $10. We got that one right off the bat. Let's see what else we got. That's 6 and another 6, so 12. Okay, 5, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna do one more. Let's do, that's another 4. One, 2, 3, and 4 going in. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 going into this one today. All right, next up is the hands and bands. This one makes me nervous because the amounts sometimes are quite big, but let's see what we get. This one's from Hands and Bands, if I didn't say that yet. That's a 5, so that's not bad. Let's do another. Ooh, I see it. Double digits. And I didn't put the 5 aside. $29. Holy moly. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Holy. And I feel like I want to do one more because I don't want to leave like 5 left to do. I mean, I would like to get this one done sooner rather than later, but let's see. That's 4. I feel like I want to keep going on this one. 2, 3, and 4. Just to see like how much I still have. $20 just in 5s right there, so let's keep going until I can't on this one, because this one's June and June's gonna be over. So if I can get this one, sorry for all the squeaking my table here. That's 8. I mean, there's got to be another double-digit number in here. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Another 28. Oh my gosh. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. And I need to grab $4 from my stash of cash. So another 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 28. Let's just make sure. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have some extra money in my stash of cash. I kind of feel like I want to finish this one if I can. Here's my little stash of cash. I've got enough here. Let me see. I'm gonna put that there because I think whatever I have left over in this by the end of the month, I'm gonna put in towards that anyway. So why don't I try to finish this one so then I can put a new one challenge in there for July, probably the July one if I still have it. Okay, so that's 5. Let's see, I do have a 5, and we'll just finish this one. And 6. So let's see, I've got another 5 and 6. And there we go. Not bad. Okay, so this is quite the stack of money going in here. Wow. So that's 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5 going into this today. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is nutso, but we're going to add this to it. So let's see what we have. And this is another good one to have finished because this will be a bigger amount. 20, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 100. 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Wow, that's awesome. All right. Okay, so another one finished, and I don't know if this will be the biggest month that we have so far for savings challenges completed, but I guess we'll see. So let's get the car challenge done. Okay, so I have enough for 2 cars to be completed. Okay, so that's 150, 20, 40, 50, and let's see what I have in here, because I believe I may have enough to put another placeholder in here and make another payment for the car. So the way that I am doing this, I have a goal of 5,000 on this challenge. We're a little bit more than halfway through. The placeholders in here are designating what I've completed so far for this challenge, but every time I get to a $500 amount, I do put that money into the bank and then make an additional $500 payment on my car loan. So if I have another 500 in here in cash, which I think that I do, I will put that money into the bank to pay down the car loan. So we have 1,000, 2,000. So that's 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So that's 2,500. And let's see, I'm going to do 20, 45, 50. Okay, so this is another 100, so that's 600, 2,600, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 700, 2,000, 5, 6, 700. So I'm definitely going to take another $500 of this, put it into the bank, and make another car payment. So I'll have probably a debt update coming in the beginning of July. June's over. Get it together. And then last but not least, we have the Almost Organized Owl 2025 challenge. This is the digital printout challenge that I'm doing this time. And I believe I have enough to do 2 lines in this, but let me double check and make sure. So this last line here, 20, 22, 13, and 29 is 84. So 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then this next line should be 71, 50, 70, and 1. So we're going to do both of those lines. Oh, I don't want to do black. Oh, jeez. Still want to be able to see the numbers. Okay, so we're moving right along in this. I think I may want to, let's see. Can I do the 25? 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's from my little stash of cash. I'm going to do this little hat here. Okay, so another 25 going in. Okay, and then the same thing here. If I have an extra 500, like if I get up to a $500 amount, I will put that into my safe. I don't put that into the bank just yet, but I will put it into my safe just so I don't have all of this money sitting out. Okay. So let's see how much we have so far for the 2025 challenge. Okay, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, and 10, 25, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $548. So I'll definitely be able to do another $500 payment for my car. So that'll be really cool. Perfect. No, I'm sorry. I can do 500 as a placeholder in here and put this money in the safe. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, I think it's about time for me to finish. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, bye for now.